Hi there, my darling Sagittarians. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for October the 27th. Happy Halloween week. It is Halloween at sort of the midpoint of this month, towards the end of, sorry, not month, week, I should say. So, yes, happy Halloween. Let us jump right in to your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Halloween Oracle. Then I'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here. And then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Sagittarians, what messages does Sagittarius need to know for the week of October the 27th? Such big cards, my little hands can't hold them. I mean, I do have quite big hands, but anyway. I find myself struggling sometimes with these cards. All right, eternal love. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Love, and it transcends physical death. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Eternal love. Could be a week of loving for you, my darling Sagittarians. Love. Well, I love love, and I love this for you. So let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Sagittarians. What messages does Sagittarius need to know for this week of 27? Ace of Cups. Can't make this up. Knight of Swords. Someone's rushing in. And the Moon. But just be careful what's hidden. Could be a Pisces. Never know. Anyway. All right, my darling Sagittarians. What I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off with the beautiful Ace of Cups. This is your cup of joy, my darling Sagittarians. This is love. This is, your heart filling with joy and happiness. It is your cuppeth running over, my darling Sagittarians, which I love to see for you. So, the Ace of Cups is all about, just like I said, that cup of joy, your overflowing emotions, your, what brings you happiness, what brings you joy, my darling Sagittarius. So I feel for you this week. I mean, clearly with this eternal love, there is going to be a lot of love around you this week, my darling Sagittarians. There could be someone new coming in, and it could be a Pisces. Don't take it how it resonates. If you're already with someone, I feel that you'll just feel so cozy and so loved up that you will literally feel that your emotions are overflowing, my darling Sagittarians, which I love for you. So, you can just see here the cup is overflowing. She can just if it does never empties, she can just refill that cup by putting it back down into the water and letting it continuously overflow. So I love to see this for you, my darling Sagittarians. And then you have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, it's not depicted in this depiction of the tarot, but in the traditional tarot, the horse and the rider are flying, and they're moving like a bat out of hell, basically, in the traditional tarot. And look, I've heard other readers read it as, don't go back to the past. Either he's rushing back to the past, so don't go back to the past. But I feel off this for you that it's more, this is someone that's going to sweep you off your feet, my darling Sagittarians, whether you're with them now or not. So even if you are with someone, I feel that there could be the possibility that this week you feel that you're just being swept off your feet, that you feel that you're being, just loved, my darling Sagittarians, which I'm loving for you. The even though they read the the Knight of Cups as a knight in shining armor. What I feel off this is chivalry. If that's the word that popped into my head, is chivalry, is that chivalry is not dead, my darling Sagittarian. So I feel this week that someone's going to really make you feel that you are loved, that you are taken care of, that you are their number one, that there is nobody else in this world but you, my darling Sagittarians, and them. And I love this energy for you. Like, I feel love from this reading. Like, I really do. I feel warm and fuzzy, if that makes sense, my darling Sagittarians, which is a beautiful energy to be in. And then you have the Moon card. So look, the Moon, as I said, this is Pisces energy. So if you do have, it could be a Pisces person coming in for you. But if you do have any Pisces placements in your chart, I think, and I feel that it would be really beneficial for you to go and watch the Pisces reading as well, because there could be a message there for you. So this Moon card is all about what is hidden, or what needs to be revealed, my darling Sagittarians. As you know, moons illuminate, and especially that big supermoon we had earlier in the month on the 7th, I think, or 6th or 7th, depending on where you are, which was in Aries. It was a full, huge supermoon, and it was bright, and it literally illuminated everything. I remember getting up. It was about 12:30. I couldn't sleep, and sometimes the moons affect me that way. And I got up, and when I walked out of the room, it was like somebody had the light on. Somebody had left the light on, and it was just bright as bright. And so, but also what a moon does is cast shadows. So they illuminate some things, but they also cast shadows over others. So I feel what popped into my head was it's a tale of caution here, to not to jump in head first, but to just make sure that everything is being revealed to you, my darling Sagittarians, if that makes sense. So I'm not saying anybody's keeping anything from you, but I feel that it would benefit you to, not dive in head first, especially if this is a new connection, not dive in head first, but, go with it for sure. Enjoy it, go along with it, but just keep your head, keep you cool. Make sure that, you're being told everything, that nothing is being hidden from you. And don't be afraid to ask those questions either. Don't be afraid to ask, am I the only one you're seeing? Or, is there something I need to know? Ask the question, because people are often, they're not going to just volunteer information if they think you don't want to hear it. So I feel that, keeping the lines of communication open and talking, moves mountains, my darling Sagittarians, and works wonders. So, because I really feel that this connection, as this card says, eternal love, love is love, and it transcends physical death. This person could literally be the person that, you spend the rest of your life with, and that love will transcend death. So very powerful energies coming in for you, I feel, my darling Sagittarians. So if I'm going to put it all together, I probably already kind of have, but I really feel that there is a powerful connection coming in for you. There's going to be some kind of gift from the heart that is going to rush in for you. It's, like I said, it's almost going to feel like chivalry, like, that you're being swept off your feet here. But like I said, just be careful what is hidden in the shadows. Ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask, my darling Sagittarians. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I would love it if you could please like, share, this reading, subscribe to my channel. Drop me a comment even. Like I'd love to know if this resonates with you, and if this this person already. I'd like to be able to say, hey, congrats, because this feels like an amazing connection, my darling Sagittarians. All right, let's get final messages. Yeah, abundance. Can't make that up. I mean, love is abundance. It is, when you feel that love, when you feel, that love in your heart, abundance can't help but make its way to you. Yeah, you cannot make this up. What did I say about communication? Communicate clearly. You can't make this up. This is, like I said, what pops into my head is what's coming. If you believe, my darling Sagittarians, ask, believe, receive. The law of attraction says you must put it out there. So that's what I said to you. If you believe this is a soul connection, if you believe this is the one for you, then it will be. But if you believe, oh, they're not going to love me, they're not, they're not, this isn't real, how can that possibly be possible? Then the universe is going to give you more of that, my darling Sagittarians. So believe in the miracles is what I feel to say to you. A year from now, they say, you've got a yes, and it's yes with the exclamation point. Don't freak out with a year from now, because what I feel is that you're going to look back on this moment. You're going to look back on this connection and meeting this person a year from now and going, best thing I've ever done. Best time of my life. I'm so glad this happened. That's what I feel is the energy that's around here for you, my darling Sagittarians. So beautiful. Such an amazing connection, I feel, is coming in for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.